I reached the upload limit for YouTube Shorts, and here are the results. The video upload limit is 50 videos a day, and it doesn't really matter how long each video is. As long as it's 50 uploads, you can't upload anymore. Real quick, this is the type of shorts I uploaded for this experiment. The reason for this is because I suspected the YouTube algorithm would ignore most of the videos because it works like a sloth and it's really slow. So yeah. Moving on. Okay, here are the results. I got 7 subscribers and about 1,200 views out of 50 shorts. The YouTube algorithm chose to ignore about 45 out of 50 shorts. By ignore, I mean the YouTube algorithm gave 45 of my videos 0 impressions after about a week. In case you want to know, an impression is when YouTube puts your video on someone's homepage or someone's For You page, or when your video pops up after someone searches something related to your new or your old videos. An impression is how YouTube finds your general audience. YouTube gives your video a few impressions on different types of audiences, and depending on which audience clicks or interacts with your video the most, the algorithm will push your videos to that type of audience more. The better someone engages with your video by watching longer, commenting, and liking, the more impressions the algorithm will give your video. In other words, the more your video will get pushed out and the more likely you can go viral, which is good for smaller creators. Now that you know what an impression is, let's get back to the results. 5 out of 50 videos got a couple impressions, and 2 out of those 5 got bad view retention, which means people didn't watch the whole thing and they didn't interact long enough, and the algorithm gave the video about 10 to 30 impressions. So only 3 videos got a decent amount of views, which is about 300 to 400 views. And for me, that's a decent amount considering I started about a little over a month ago. The 3 videos got me the 7 subs. I am new to YouTube, and after experimenting for a little while, a little over a month, the best upload rate for a new creator seems to be about 1 video every 3 days. This method can be different for bigger creators because bigger creators have to wait for the sloth of a YouTube algorithm to finish giving their videos impressions. I noticed that sometimes the algorithm can work quickly, but usually it's not a good bet. My honest advice to anyone out there is do not upload multiple videos on the same day because the algorithm will not work on both of the videos the same way, and it will likely give up on one of the videos and just completely ignore it. To give you an example, let's say you upload 2 videos on the same day, and it doesn't really matter how spaced out they are. It could be 1 hour spaced apart or 6 hours. The results would be about the same. Let's say you upload 2 videos on the same day. One video would get about 1,200 impressions in like 6 hours or so, relatively quickly, and the other video will get about, say, 50 impressions. And those 50 impressions could be completely random. It could be on the first hour, and then it flatlines, and the algorithm completely gives up on it. Or it could be 50 impressions in 3 days, and the algorithm completely gives up on it. But either way, one of your videos will do pretty decent, while the other one will be completely ignored, or not really prioritized after about a week or even 2 weeks from my analyzing of the algorithm and the system so far. Essentially, if you're uploading 2 or 3 videos in one day, you're essentially making those 3 videos fight for the attention of the YouTube algorithm, and only one is going to win. So I would recommend just spacing them out within 3 days, because about 3 days is when the algorithm will mostly push out your video. And after those 3 days, it'll flatline or slowly push it out over a couple weeks or months depending on how it does. The last thing I want to highlight is you want to make sure you pick either YouTube Shorts or long form content that you're going to be making, because the YouTube algorithm does not know the difference between a Shorts video and a long form content, and there's only one algorithm for both of them. So the same algorithm pushes out both videos, and if you were thinking that you could use a combination of I'll upload shorts in the morning and then I'll do a longer form content later into the night, that's not going to work, because depending on how many impressions you want your video to get, it'll be the same thing where one video will be fighting the other for the algorithm's attention, and usually the shorts videos are going to win because they get pushed out quicker, and they get pushed out to more audience and more engagement quicker than your longer form content. So you might want to make sure you choose which type of content you're going to be doing. And that's pretty much it. Peace out. Hope you all have a good one.